Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Justin Kolar. As that snow and ice continues to melt everywhere throughout the Lowcountry, life for people here is gradually returning back to normal. But some places throughout downtown Charleston are still dealing with all the aftermath and all that snow, from slippery sidewalks and roads to leftover ice falling from buildings. Our Carlie Baker joins us live from the peninsula. And Carlie, you've been downtown all week covering this winter weather. Tell us how the conditions have evolved from start to finish to what we're now seeing behind you, all that caution tape. What's going on?
Yeah, that's right, Justin. I have been downtown all week, and there's definitely a difference I've seen from earlier this week compared to now. Most of the main roads I've seen, such as like King Street, tonight I saw that most of them were pretty clear. They had most of the snow kind of pushed off to the side. The main issue that I saw were still just some of the side roads were pretty icy and snowy. And also, yeah, you mentioned the tape behind me. I promise I'm not at a crime scene. This is actually to help people and keep them safe from slipping on the sidewalks. I saw people earlier today putting out this tape because some of the sidewalks still remain pretty slick. Now, I spoke with some people today in downtown Charleston, and they were telling me some of the safety measures that they're taking dealing with the aftermath of the snow and ice, and also had some suggestions for if we see weather like this again in Charleston. This afternoon, I spoke with a group of College of Charleston students who say they are keeping an eye out for leftover ice and snow that is falling off from the buildings as it begins to melt.
We were contacted by the school and they told us that we had to be careful and to make sure when you're walking outside.
Our dorm has icicles falling from the roof, and I've seen so many people an inch away from them falling on their heads and stuff, so it's kind of scary.
Another student says that being from Chicago, she's no stranger to snow. However, she says that Charleston could benefit from additional resources if it were to experience similar weather in the future.
I've noticed that the sand that they put outside some of the doors to try and combat the ice has not been working the way that they wanted to, and it's more just been kind of making it a little bit more difficult. But I would say the salt would be great for the ice, or at home we have plows and people on the streets always kind of getting rid of the ice, which I think Charleston could use, even though it doesn't snow that often, so it's probably a hard investment. But getting snow plows or just a better equipment.
I also spoke with a bike taxi driver who is also from farther north. She agreed Charleston could benefit from extra equipment if it were to see snow again.
And in Virginia, they just salt the roads. I saw a few roads salted here, but there's no snow plows that were coming through. All the snow is stacked right up on the sides. There's still some in the roads, especially the side streets. When you're driving on the highway, snow stacks on top of the car, and so sheets are just flying off the back of people's car because they don't have any equipment to shovel it off.
Yeah, so temperatures will be dropping below freezing again tonight. However, going into tomorrow morning, what's left will have a chance to melt a bit quicker, since we will be moving into some warmer temperatures here in the Lowcountry. Now reporting live in downtown Charleston, Carlie Baker, Live 5 News.